everyone, and welcome back to Picture This, the Best Picture Movie Review Show, hosted by your friend, me. My name is Alex, and with me is my friend, but not Tim Bracala's, Jack Pinchuk.
You know what? I'm flattered. Thank you. I've never had a friend before.
And also joining us right now is
An acquaintance? I guess?
everyone's friend, but also not Tim Bracala's, Natalie Spence.
Me and Tim are close enough.
Uh-huh.
I could drink a non-alcoholic beer with him.
So we've got some news for y'all. It's gonna be kind of a rotating skit today, potentially. Matthew Chen will not be joining us, as I'm told he had
He had a hunky boy bar night.
something. That's true. He had lost his voice at a bar. So if you manage to hear the dulcet tones of one Matthew Chen, hey, good for you. Good for you. You are doing the mental version of Daredevil at the end of episode 8 of She-Hulk. So
I haven't seen She-Hulk.
okay. Spence will know what that means if Spence heard it, which they didn't. So we watched a movie called From Here to Eternity, which is also how long it's taking us to film all these fucking episodes, because we keep interrupting them with vacations and hunky boy date nights. And
Whose idea was that?
we remember Hunky Boys Date Night? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that show again? We watched that movie, and co-host not here to do the plot boy.
You know what? Here, I'll keep it real short and sweet. Spence, this is a question that you've asked a fair few times during the show. You want to ask it again for everyone here?
So why did Cosmo decide to crawl into my dresser and get stuck? I feel like it's just a weird move for a cat to do.
That wasn't the question. The question was, what is the plot of this movie?
What's the plot of the movie?
But that's okay. But you know what? Not every movie needs to have a plot to be great. And there have been movies that have proved that. And From Here to Eternity, we'll get into whether or not that's the case there. Anyway, this guy named Pruitt transfers to an army base in Hawaii, of all places, and I bet you can already see where this is going. On
the record, I did not know where it was going.
It's like, what a weird way to start that, because I don't think that's true at all.
As I said it, I realized I also didn't know where this was going.
It was like a plot twist. It was like, oh shit, it's actually like real life tragic.
All right,
anyway, let's keep going. As soon as he gets there, his commanding officer or whatever is like, hey, we do like to. We like to box here, so you're gonna have to do that for us. And he's like, yeah, no, sorry, I don't box anymore. And so his commanding officer's like, all right, we're gonna make your time here just the fucking worst. You are in hell now, and that's all there is to it, because you don't box. There's
his commanding officer was like, what's that? You like manual labor? Okay, if you insist.
Pretty much. Anyway, there's a lot of there's a lot to get into in this film, just interpersonal conflicts, but there's a lot of them, so I'm not going to really go into that and just say the commanding officer and his wife don't have the greatest of marriages, and she starts seeing one of his soldiers, and that has quite a fun forbidden love story going on there. But anyway, further along in the movie, it's kind of just interpersonal conflicts for most of it, and then surprise Pearl Harbor happens, and that's about it.
Surprise Pearl Harbor. Don't you hate it when you
jump scare tragedy?
Pearl Harbor jump scare. We haven't seen a jump scare like this since the Titanic jump scare in Cavalcade.
Yo, you should,
Oh my
and you know what? When we get to 2010 and we watch Remember Me for the show, the fuck?
That was
Cosmo's
2011.
taking a nap
comparing
in his
this
litter
to
box.
bad
What
movies.
the fuck are you
How about
doing?
we do that?
Anyway.
Because I honestly, it's the same thing, isn't it? Where you're watching it and you're like, where are we right now? We're on a boat. What boat are we on right now? We're gonna go on the greatest boat ever made. Wait. Wait. Are we on an army base in Hawaii? When are we right now? When are we right now, guys?
Wait a minute. During this break scene that's happening right now, there's a sign behind them that says Pearl Harbor, pointing that way. What's that about?
Wait,
And then
are those
literally
sirens,
5
guys?
minutes later,
Guys, are those sirens? And then yeah, Pearl. It's not often you're surprised by Pearl Harbor. I mean, usually it was. I mean, it was just the once, right, that we've been surprised by Pearl Harbor so far on the show. I might bump it back down, to be perfectly honest, because you said surprise Pearl Harbor. Let's do this. Let's get this out of the way, because yeah, let's just do it now. Let's just, before I change my mind, let's just give it, because I will talk myself into giving. Let's just start with me, who I think probably has the lowest, right? Yeah, E. Barring a drunken Matthew Chen waking up, the lowest one we have is a 4. And let me tell you, I had to rewatch it to give it a 4, y'all. This is a slow picture. Like they have the promise of a fight once, then they have a fist fight, and the fist fight is like barely better than the one in Wings. Remember Wings? How we should talk to Wings, and then
Wings is ass. It's
No, it's
ass.
shut up,
it's
Alex.
really not.
It's like
Anyway,
fine. And then there's like a stabbing, but you don't get to see it because of Hays Code. Oh, and then Pearl Harbor happens, and that's all the excitement.
There's a graphic moment in Pearl Harbor where someone gets shot and you see it like from above. Like,
yeah, no, like stuff. Yeah, I'm not saying it's like a.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm specifically saying it's boring. I'm not saying that it's uneventful. I'm saying it's boring. I'm saying even the stuff that does happen is like, like honestly, genuinely, I was more interested in, is this guy gonna get away with hooking up with his superior's wife? Is he just like gonna get away with this? Because that's bold. That's some interesting stuff. Is this guy gonna box? That's interesting stuff. There's like one scene that kind of saved it from being kind of Midsburg for me, like high-end Midsburg, but one scene kind of saved it. I'm sure. I mean, I think it's the scene that you want to talk about most, Jack. So I'm not gonna ruin it. We watched it together.
It's where they fuck.
The bugle.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it is rescued by like a few scenes and a few performances. Overall, I wanted more. You know what I mean? Who's next?
That's valid. Let's just get let's get the Sleepy Hunky Boys rating out of the way quick. It's the same. It's a 4-star film for Matthew. That's okay. Coho will do that. Coho will explain himself when he gets here, maybe, hopefully. And now Spence.
I definitely thought this was a 4.5. I was ready for that. This is really good. The pacing, like, it was a little slow, but it didn't really bother me, mostly because I was on a plane. I didn't have anything better to do. No bad performances. Like, straight up, it's fucking stacked with a lot of incredible people. Alex's words to say. I am gonna double check. Sorry, Jack, for your math. I'm double checking it's not a 4.5 because it has been like 2 weeks since I've seen it.
So wait,
you're double check
it up to a 4.5.
I'm checking if it is.
While you check your rating, I'm gonna challenge you on the note, because there's one bad performance, and it's the what do they call him? The stockade sergeant, the boxing guy who's like, what? Like, that guy cannot act. That dude.
Okay, it is a 4. It is a 4. Yeah.
What?
No, I really enjoyed this. it's not one I'm gonna see myself rewatching over and over. But in terms of like, I don't know, this is just one of those ones that I think surprised me with how like efficient it was, and also it was a lot deeper than I thought it would be. Plus, yeah, surprise Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm
bitch.
sorry, Alex. When true story, I'll give my rating. I gave it a
That's fine.
4.5. This is my second time watching it, and I love this movie. It's definitely upper tier best picture winners for me. I disagree with what Alex said about Stockade Officer Man. I think he's fine. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's great. I think he's fine. I don't think there's a bad performance in this film. We'll get into standout performances, but I just want to say I was not a fan of Frank Sinatra the first time around. I don't know why. His performance just never connected
Oh yeah,
with.
Frank Sinatra is like, I don't
Not
get
good.
him winning the
It's
Oscar.
not good.
That's weird to me.
That
He's
is
fine. He's not Oscar winner. He's not an Oscar winner.
that is a little weird. But this time around, I really did enjoy his performance a lot more. And we do have speaking of surprises, we do have another person here. Coho.
I made it.
Oh,
I made it.
Buddy.
I would have been here if the show was on time, and then the show was like, "We're starting early," and I'm like, "Fuck!" I'm like 40 minutes away. But I'm here. What have I missed? We're 12 minutes in.
Yeah, Alex, Matthew, Spence all had 4 stars. I have 4.5. We were talking about how it's this film is a lot of smaller interpersonal conflicts on this military base in Hawaii, and then surprise Pearl Harbor happens.
I mean, I would definitely say this is the best picture winner, where the plot twist is significant historical events is happening.
You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right.
It's weird that we have 2 of those, but oh well. But I think this movie is the best war movie to win Best Picture so far. Unless we're calling Casablanca a war movie, which you kind of can and you kind of can't. If you're going to qualify Casablanca, then it's the second best. Because I think this is the best movie directly about soldiers as the protagonists that we have had so far, because they're people. Like, these are just fully drawn human beings in a vibes hangout movie, which I loved. I love that this is just a hangout movie in Hawaii with a bunch of guys on this base, and like the relationships they have with each other, to the people around them. It's a great cast. And then it weirdly worked where I was like, so where is this going? And then when the Pearl Harbor thing happens, and it's actually a really effective finale where you're like, all these people that you just endeared me to over the last hour, 45 minutes could all die right now. And I would be pretty emotionally ruined by that. So I'm like, I kind of really enjoy how the twist plays into, I guess the twist, we call it a twist. The movie does not pretend like this isn't going to happen. But it's like, I think it's a really effective conclusion. Like, not just the way that it happens, but the way it's shot, the way it's directed, the way the action actually happens is like vicious. It's like devastating, like visuals, and it like is really well done. I think this is like the correct best director winner this year off that alone. Fred Zinnemann did a great job.
I agree with that. Yeah, and then
I'm allergic to cinnamon.
I'm allergic to Zinnemann.
Anyway, yeah, no, I echo absolutely everything Coho just said. Everything I want to say right where Coho said it. So I've got nothing else really to add. That gives us an average rating 4.1 out of 5.
That's not bad.
I will take it.
Coho's take of like, this is All Quiet on the Western Front meets Grand Hotel. Like that's kind of what this is.
Except it's better than, it's like a better version of both movies. Like it does. It says
I like
does.
All Quiet on the Western Front a little bit more, but
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's what I'll say. It is definitely better than Grand Hotel because it does the hangout vibes of Grand Hotel better than Grand Hotel, and it takes the. It doesn't have the same things to say about War that All Quiet on the Western Front does. I think All Quiet on the Western Front is a much more mature, vicious perspective on it because it's directly coming out of World War I, whereas this is coming a little bit removed from World War II. It's a little bit more of a nostalgic, not for war, but for the calm before the storm.
Right.
And I think they're two very valid and interesting perspectives on the same subject. I wouldn't necessarily compare the two very much, but I think outside of the idea that it's just about soldiers. But yeah, I think this does what a lot of Best Picture winners we've covered like have wanted to do and just haven't been able to do yet. And I think
this is
really
definitely like a higher quality Wings. This is like a not the same thing, but like
Wings is a much more apt description. Yeah.
Of a thought with like an All Quiet on the Western Front. It's just like someone took it up a little bit, even if they downgraded with like the action. For me, the action didn't hit as hard, but like that is not the point. Like the action is just stuff that happens to them that's unfortunate. Whereas the life that they're living is like the weird thing. Like that's the stuff that's like interesting.
I think you make a great parallel with Wings, because I think Wings is like probably the most apt one-to-one idea. Like a lot less action and a lot less of actual in-war conflict, but the idea of a romance and characters falling in love in relation to military, I think it does that way better than Wings. We've had a lot of Best Picture winners and nominees deal with war in weird ways, like throughout our whole thing. And like when I go through each of them, I think I could identify the central concept that movie wants to do, and From Here to Eternity just did it the way it wanted, like did it better. And I think that's the big thing I give this movie, is that it manages to go into things we've already seen multiple times and yet make it fresh, interesting, and better than what we had seen. And I give that big props.
Look at us, like in a war movie, y'all. We talk shit
I'm
about
so
war
fucking
movies
tired
for like
of war movies.
a decade. We spent a decade shit talking war movies.
I am so tired of war movies at Best Picture.
There's
so many more to go.
So many. Oh God.
Who's ready to talk about Pat?
Oh God, don't.
And
Just
Schindler's
wait.
List and Saving Private Ryan. And
Don't do
not
that.
Saving Private Ryan, but
Don't do that. Let's get it out of the way. Spence.
hey, Spencer, the song. Welcome back to How Gay Is My Valley, the podcast, and then a podcast where we rank every Best Picture winner based on how gay it actually is. From Here to Eternity, kind of gay, pretty gay, a little gay. Not as
I
gay
don't
as
remember
some
this
other
well
ones.
enough.
Could have been gayer.
It's been a while.
It
Could have been
I think.
gayer, is what I'll
It's
say.
they're okay. If they were stuck on their boats, it probably would have been gayer because they're actually on land. They had time to
This movie's
sleep with
a
women,
lot about
boring
about
people.
hetero relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the boys, going to get a drink to pay to talk to women. Oh yeah.
Yeah, what a
And
weird.
then-
That was such a weird subplot in the movie.
Gonna
Wait,
go pay $2 to talk to girls, maybe.
Yeah, what a
Oh
weird
man, I
idea.
got to dance with one. Oh,
I mean,
no,
that's
she
what
doesn't like
clubs
me.
are. Like, you got to pay in to try and maybe not strike out? ?
Yeah, but that's not like
Yeah,
the
but the
intent. Like, the
women
thing
aren't
is you
paid
pay to
to
get
be
in,
there.
but this is like a club with the express idea of like you will be around a bunch of women that will talk to you. Like,
Yeah.
the women are paid to talk to you. Like, that's the weird part of that. where
That's
it's
definitely the weird part.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, you have to pay to get someone to be
It's
nice to
weird.
you. That's
Did we really say Greatest Show on Earth is the least gay Best Picture winner?
What did
Or have
say
we just
about
not
that
ranked
show?
them?
Oh, I don't think we ranked it. Is all.
Should
No,
do
I think we
all
did say
this?
it was
Should we
the least
rank all
gay.
these real quick?
Oh,
I think we did say it was
yeah,
least
no,
gay.
we absolutely did say it was the least gay. I'm an
Yeah.
idiot.
Why? Can I hear
Because
reasons?
nothing
Nothing
gay-
happens in the Greatest Show on Earth. It's
Nothing.
Purely,
I
it's
don't know.
purely hetero, and like
I mean, the
nothing
circus is
happens.
kind of gay.
No, it's not. Here,
It
let's
isn't.
go.
This
Hey,
is a
one
little
sec,
gay.
one sec. Hey, Coho, what happened in the movie?
Jimmy Stewart is maybe a serial killer. Like that's
Yeah.
that's the big takeaway. Jimmy Stewart is maybe a serial killer.
No, but
Uh,
hang on. The Greatest Show on Earth is like a bunch of like B footage from like a circus documentary, and then they
Yeah.
made like a narrative with Jimmy Stewart. And
Oh
like,
no, don't get me wrong. This movie's not good and has no plot. But like, I think
no,
like,
no, no.
the
But
inherent setting does not make it the least gay thing. I think.
no, but the fact that there isn't anything in the setting makes it not gay. Like the fact that there's just like there's like an absence of thought for these characters, and the only characters
guess.
that are there
Alright.
are like very hetero.
All right, that's fair. I think it's
Um,
funny that we just have a gentleman's agreement. All the Kingsman Greatest Show on Earth at the bottom of the gay list. It's like, yeah, I guess
Well,
that makes sense.
those movies should have been gayer. I don't know
They
what's
should
going
be
on.
there.
When did
Uh,
the Hays Code start? Because then it starts making sense.
From Here to
Um,
Eternity, though.
38 maybe
34, I think.
34. Okay, I looked it up yesterday. From here to eternity, we're really on we're on.
It
one
is
today.
it is less gay than Best Years of Our Lives. That's basically where I'm starting.
I would
Like
put it
19.
below Casablanca.
I'd also put it below Casablanca. Now that I think about it, I'd say right there.
Yeah,
Honestly, yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, it's
that's
scary.
that's it.
Hunger is My Valley is very sterile. It's a very sterile film.
Do you remember? Was it How Green Was My Valley, where the kid was like, "Hey, sister-in-law, can you?" Or was it the sister-in-law? Was it just like a neighbor? Was like, "Can will
Sister-in-law.
you?" Yeah, was it? Yeah. Can I be the man of your house now? And she was like,
Yeah,
"Sure."
that movie's fucking weird. That movie's bad. Anyway, Spencer, the song.
Yeah, just yes, bar. It is an early episode today. Blame
It's,
whoever the monster is that decided to put Canadian Thanksgiving a month earlier than American Thanksgiving.
Canadian
Blame
Thanksgiving.
Canada.
We celebrate SpongeBob SquarePants today. Hinga. Leif Erikson Day. That's what their Thanksgiving's on.
Oh,
Oh, I studied him.
SpongeBob. Hinga.
What's next?
What is next? Alex, of the song.
Highway to the danger zone.
Welcome back to Hold My Hand, the podcast where we talk about, is this movie that just won Best Picture this week better than the eventual Best Picture winner, Top Gun Maverick? Top Gun Maverick. Is it better than From Here to Eternity? I say yes.
Probably
Or no,
also-
Top Gun Maverick's better than From Here to Eternity. That's
Yeah,
what I meant to say.
That's what you meant.
sorry. Yes, From Here to Eternity is better.
I say Top Gun Maverick's better than From Here to Eternity.
That's
Top Gun Maverick.
okay. Great. Glad we did that.
All right, excellent. Top Gun Maverick dominating From Here to Eternity once again.
You're a
Thanks.
bitch, but okay.
Bring up the list.
No,
We talk about how Top Gun Maverick is like going to be the best war movie to ever
We
win
can't
Best Picture.
rank it yet because we can't rank it yet.
Why?
Because we have to do the actual Best Picture ranking.
Oh, fine. You're right. Fuck you.
Anyway,
There's no Nazis killed in this one. No.
no, but there's
No.
Axis.
The Nazis killed us in this one, actually. But it's okay.
There's Axis forces that get killed, I guess,
Yeah.
because they shoot down a plane.
Alex, I need a ruling. Nazis killed or no Nazis killed?
I mean, they weren't Nazis. They
but
were
they were
like,
affiliated with the Nazis.
They're Nazi adjacent.
yeah, you're not a Nazi because you have a friend that turns out to be a Nazi. You're just like,
Okay,
oh,
but are you
I don't know. That's what
afraid-
you're into.
You're
But
We're
are
into,
you
like-
supporting the friend who turns out to be a Nazi?
Oh, I didn't. I'm an imperialist. I thought you were okay. I don't. No, that's not. This isn't
All
like
right.
a Nazi thing.
All right, no killing Nazis. But
killing
what we do
Nazis.
need to do is, and Matthew's not here, so Jack, hit the song.
Asian.
Welcome to
Wow.
$1 Million Racist
Wow.
podcast where
I-
we're going
Fuck
to
you.
break
Shut
down.
up.
We're going to break down
canceled.
every Best
Jack's
Picture winner and rank
canceled.
them by how racist they are in hindsight. How racist is From Here to Eternity, folks?
Yo, actually, kind of racist.
It is actually kind of
It's actually kind of racist.
a little racist.
No, this one's actually kind of racist. They use slurs for Italians. I think they also bust one out for the.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they also use they also
and the
and
Japanese too. So
they are very racist against the Japanese.
so I think that's bad. I think
Yeah,
this
no, it
one's
is.
going. I think
I
that's
would
one's
say
going
this
up.
is going to go up a little bit. There's a lot of slurs used, so
Yeah, actually.
I would say above Greatest Show on Earth, below. Above. Why did we put Mrs. Miniver so high? Oh, is it because she refused to kill the Nazi? Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
Okay,
you-
okay.
you dumb shit.
I love this show. Okay, we should put this above Mrs. Miniver.
Okay, but hear me out. It's above Best Years of Our Lives because that one only happened once. This one was continuous.
You know what? Good point. From Here to Eternity, I think should go underneath the slavery Civil War movie, but above the one about coming back from war.
Okay.
We
I had an
have-
argument I had an argument that I wanted to
We
make.
have a new number
No, go
5.
go ahead, Alex. Give us the argument.
So I'm not saying that Gone with the Wind isn't bad, right? That's clearly a very racist
Oh, okay.
movie.
This is how we're starting this one off.
No. Let's stay with me.
Okay.
But we stayed in exactly one direction with Gone with the Wind. Whereas From Here to Eternity really spread the hatred. just
hear me out.
in as
But
many
it's to Italians,
directions.
so like, does it matter?
That's, I mean, well, okay. How about this? How about this then? Because I'll say this: the Italian got to say he wasn't cool with it, and then they kept doing it. Whereas
true.
the people in Gone with the Wind is just like, well, that's life right now, I guess. Dur, 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 dur.
I don't know. I would go here. I feel like Gone with the Wind is more uncomfortable than From Here to Eternity, just like slightly.
That's.
It's
I
like-
mean, I'm just presenting a possibility.
Sure.
I feel like Gone with the Wind for what it is should stay higher.
I don't
Okay.
know.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. Ruling on the field.
Still a top 5 spot from Here to Eternity. I did not expect it
Me
from
neither.
the war,
Jack, the
drama,
song.
romance.
Asian.
Wow, Jack.
I love that
How
the first time he
dare
says
you.
it, and he just does it, but he's like a little uncomfortable. Second time, he's just like, I'm gonna whisper it, like I'm embarrassed. He just
You're all
mumbled that shit
you're all
out.
bitches. I
Mumbled
you
that
all.
shit out. What else do we have? The stand-up performer.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do stand-up performance.
Stand-up performance.
I'd like to throw a name in the ring. That isn't Donna Reed, unfortunately, though. I will say I'm mostly doing this because Donna Reed is probably getting the vote here. I've heard from a couple people, but I do really love Deborah Kerr in this film. I think she's pretty great.
Interesting.
While Montgomery Clift is awesome here, and so is Donna Reed, Frank Sinatra is a lot better this time around for me. I wasn't a huge fan of his performance the first time. It was Deborah Kerr that really stood out to me on this watch. I thought she was incredible. Anyway, who wants to throw a name in the ring? I hate you. I hate you, Bob. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't stop watching this show.
I'm in for either Donna Reed or what was his name? The Pruitt actor is actually pretty good. I liked Burt Lancaster.
You mean Montgomery Clift?
Yeah, Montgomery Clift. I like Burt Lancaster.
Who threw out Donna Reed?
I threw out Donna Reed.
Yeah, Donna
Yeah.
Reed's pretty much the correct answer. I will give shouts out to Frank Sinatra for a guy who like was an actor, but like was mostly Frank Sinatra. This is the best acting I have ever seen Frank Sinatra give in his entire career, and I don't think he deserved to win, but I'm not mad that he won because I've seen him act pretty well when the roles are like tailored kind of to his sensibility. Like he's great in Guys and Dolls, and he's great in A Hole in the Head. And like I think he's like got that charm and charisma to be a movie star. I think this is the best use of him though because he gets to be like a shithead, like a cocky fuck, and I love it.
So hear me out. Burt Lancaster.
It's pretty good. I think Cliff's better.
I'm fine with either of them. Donna Reed's like fine.
Oh,
I
fuck
prefer
off.
Deborah Kerr personally.
My vote is Donna Reed personally.
I'll also probably be voting for Donna Reed.
I would fight for Clift or Lancaster. I think they're both like perfect.
You wanna
Well,
know what
with
really
that-
sucks?
Well,
Montgomery
with
Clift
that,
never won an Oscar.
here's the thing.
Well, he wasn't even already
I'm voting Kerr. You're voting Clift or Lancaster. Where am I pointing? That way. Nope. That way for
Well, it's
Spence.
Reed split.
Jack, have you been drinking?
No.
Yeah,
So-
me.
I don't drink. No.
Reed
The
has
Reed,
the
the
vote.
Reed split is right here.
Yeah, they've got the votes because Matthew also votes
don't
Donna
have
Reed anyway.
votes.
So
So
Donna
Donna Reed's
Reed-
the representative for From Here to Eternity.
yeah.
She's the absolute correct best supporting actress winning this year. Like I fully support that dub.
Let's see. Donna Reed.
Thanks,
What's
Bar.
her character's name again?
Her character's name is Alma Burke. I also call her Lorene or something.
Okay, where do we want to rank her?
I would say start 10, work down.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what 10 is before we.
Claudette Colbert is
Oh,
10.
she's not better
11.
than Claudette.
No.
11.
Is not better
11.
than Claudette.
I
Yeah.
think she's worse than Olivia in Hamlet.
No.
No. I think this is it.
No. She's going there.
Yeah.
I can live with it.
Here's the thing. She could be higher if we fucking move Claudette Colbert higher where she belongs.
Claudette Colbert
But-
deserve to be higher.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck is
Uh,
Gene Kelly this high?
However,
We really liked Gene Kelly.
Why?
We
He's
really liked him.
fine.
An American in Paris, y'all overrated the
Nope.
fuck
Yes,
out
an
of
American Paris is fine. Like,
Fine.
what are we doing?
If only, if only y'all were
You're
here.
an idiot. Anyway,
To
I forgot where I
overvote
was, but I
who
was
was.
busy.
That's insane.
The fact that this won Best Original Screenplay, what a laughable decision. What screenplay? An American Paris was written on a napkin with 4 lines of dialogue. The movie's got a terrible ass script.
And you know what?
hang on, Alex. Did you get a clip from Bar?
I got it too.
Technically speaking, we all have the clip.
Bar,
from
if I
Bar.
didn't get that clip,
What'd you
I
do?
didn't get that clip.
Oh, okay. Well, you will soon if when you look at your phone in a certain chat that we all are in.
Never mind. Never mind.
Just don't mention before that.
I've also posted it on Twitter. Anyway, so what I'm saying is
I hate that clip bar because I literally tea kettle coho in that my reaction is literally a tea kettle whistle laugh. Anyway, it's like a wheeze. Anyway. Fuck that.
anything else to say about
The clip is yours. What other things do we have to talk about? I don't know. We have to do the extra credit.
That's not about From Here to Eternity. We have to.
Okay.
Is there anything to
Oh,
say
we
about?
still have to actually rank it though.
Yeah, we gotta rank it.
Yeah, we do have to do that. Bring up the list.
Okay.
Keeper of the list, Jack Ryan Pinchuk. Who's
Give
yet
me,
to touch
give
it?
me time, okay? Shit's lagging for me. Okay.
Here's the problem. An American in Paris
It's too high. I can't believe that's above Mutiny on the Bounty.
Is it too high? Yes.
I disagree with
Better than
that, by
Top
the way.
Gun Maverick. That is
You
the problem.
thought that An American in Paris wasn't gonna rank high when I think the people that were here were me, Matthew, and Jack.
Oh, Spence, we fucked up.
You thought that
You're
wasn't
done
gonna
fucked
make it
up,
at
eh,
least
Aaron?
top 10.
Anyway, keep. Where do we want to put this?
I would say start at 10.
Okay. Better than Rebecca?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
better than Rebecca.
Hold on, we're gonna do this one by one. Raise your hand if you think it's better than Rebecca.
It's definitely better than Rebecca.
Raise your hand if you think it's better than All the King's Men. Do we have Matthews?
Oh, I have Matthew's vote.
Actually, okay, it's better than. It's probably better than All the King's Men.
Damn it.
Don't worry, my hand won't be up that much longer.
Cool.
Do you think it's
you
better than
can't
All
think
Quiet
of
on the Western
you?
Front?
Oh yeah, all quiet. Sorry. Yeah.
Matthew.
Okay. Let me see what Matthew said. Matthew puts it above All the King's Men, below All Quiet.
Okay.
Yes.
This list has turned into absolute just
All quiet stage.
It's because some of us. Here's the thing: some of us wake. It's like entirely inconsistent. Who wakes
This
up and
devolves
chooses
into
chaos? We thought we had like a pretty clear chaos crew definition, but then every now and then one of us will just flip on a dime for a
Well, here's the
random
thing.
movie.
You need to wait 50 weeks and then chaos ensues.
I
Hey, listen.
cannot wait until we get to like the era where like we've all seen these movies multiple times.
Yeah, that's
That's,
gonna
that's,
be.
not, that's
hell.
not what I'm saying, Coho.
Oh,
We
I know
need
which
to-
one you're talking
we need to
about.
Matthew Chen to money.
We know. We know we're doing. We know we're doing. We don't know.
I don't like how this is starting.
Yeah.
Anyway, extra credit.
Extra credit.
For the
Do the
clip.
thing, Jack.
For the clip.
Jack, wake up!
Extra credit.
Shane and Roman Holiday.
Did
Anyone
Yeah.
else watch anything else?
Not Shane and Roman Holiday.
Jack, did you watch anything?
Shane and Roman Holiday.
All right, we're on
I
the
will
same
say,
page.
I have seen clips from Julius Caesar and it looks pretty good, but it doesn't matter.
Cool.
Thanks, Spence.
Relevant.
You didn't
Uh-huh.
have an answer.
It's one of those other
Roman
two.
Holiday.
I know, but it's not like you watch the movie. You just watch the
I've
clip.
seen like some of it.
Let's start with Roman Holiday.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's I. It's fine.
It's the performances are better than the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really slow to start.
Audrey Hepburn deserved her Best Actress win. I'll say
Yeah.
she's very good.
I mean, yeah, but that's like I've seen her and Kerr, and I'm not impressed by either. So I'm like, okay. Like,
I love Deborah Kerr, but Audrey Hepburn is better.
I'll be honest with you, Audrey Hepburn's just not my actress. I just
Fuck
like
you.
think that I will say I liked her in like 2 things. That's like it. I like her in Sabrina.
Hepburn is perfect.
I like her.
Okay,
in-
you've got to watch the Children's Hour, Coho.
I like her in
Children's
Wait Until
Hour is
Dark,
so
even though I haven't quite finished it yet.
So
She's fine. Wait Until Dark.
Where are we
Anyway.
putting this?
Hi.
Go up a little bit. Up a little bit. Keep going up a little bit.
I can tell we're all out voting
my
Coco.
vote doesn't matter.
Whatever
I give
Coco's
it 4
opinion
stars.
is.
I like it a lot.
I
I
would
also
put it
give it
below
a
the
four.
Philadelphia story right away.
I would
I would
go.
not put it any higher than Philadelphia story.
I would go above Little Women instantly. Like
no,
we're not done scrolling yet.
no way.
Jack.
I put it below Sunrise. Like,
I don't even see.
I'm
Sunrise.
fine keeping it below Sunrise.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's like a good neutral spot.
I'm fine right there. Then I'm
Okay.
baffled Philadelphia story's this low.
Well,
Please
it's a better
fuck
because
movie.
you weren't
Sorry,
here. You weren't here.
Movie's
Anyway.
inaccurate.
I'm baffled.
Uh,
It's low.
I am baffled.
Train. Who
Train.
else watched Train?
I did.
I have seen it.
It's a good movie.
Cool.
Um,
What? So, Coho, start us off.
I was like,
so
hey,
first and foremost, I just want to say it's weird that the guy who played Shane was not nominated for playing Shane. Like he's quite good. He's quite good.
Alan Ladd's incredible.
Also, Brandon DeWild should have beat Sinatra. Like he should have beat Sinatra. Brandon DeWild is great in Shane. Also weird that Jack Palance was nominated because he's like okay, but well, they really like him, I guess. I would go high, pretty high, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, right
thi-
right away. Obviously, I'm gonna stop at the Philadelphia story, but like I can be haggled for more.
Look, I'm going to be honest. This film is in my top 100. I love Alan Ladd in this film. I think he's incredible. It's got one of my favorite endings in film, and I love this movie. So it's going to be
I will-
high for me.
I will humor you enough that it should go above Roman Holiday, so I'll keep going.
Cool.
if you only need a tiebreaker, I am here. 'Cause it is.
I would
I-
stop at Skippy personally.
I'm fine with that, though I do like it more than The Private Life of Henry VIII, which is still
I don't
very
give a fuck.
high.
Sure, you know what, Jack? I'll throw you a bone. You can put it above that.
Yeah.
I'll let you have
And then-
11. Actually, you know what, Jack? You want to put it one spot higher? I'll let you have it over Mr. Deeds.
I don't know about that.
You can have it
I don't
over-
know
I don't,
about
I don't like
that.
Mr. Deeds like y'all do. I'm okay putting it above Mr. Deeds. I'll let
Oh,
you
I
have it
got
in that
Hey,
sense.
hey, was
so
it-
much
But
shit for
remember,
not liking
remember
Mr.
this
Deeds.
act of kindness,
Jack.
Hold
Jack,
up.
Jack, let's put up Wizard of Oz.
No, fuck no. Spencer, you
Wizard
do
of
not
Oz.
get a vote. You have
I
not
mean,
watched the
here's
movie.
the thing.
I've seen it. I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, like when you were like 16.
That's correct.
Fuck off.
So there we go. That's the new extra credit. We got a new top 10 extra credit film. Shane. Yeah, I'm very happy about that.
I got
Anyway.
so much shit for not
Shame.
liking Mr. Deeds. I
Shame.
can't believe. Can't believe this is how it's going down like this.
Mr. Deeds is actually pretty good. I like it.
All right, what else do we have to do here?
I think we would be like done.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, then next week we've got
God,
On
this
the
show
Water-
is so much shorter without Matthew.
It
Please
is.
come back, Matthew.
Isn't it weird? When Matthew's not when we don't have a full 5, the show just is like 40 minutes long.
I think we skipped the plot boy segment, which is like really.
Well,
cut
we
down
kind
the
of haven't
segment.
done that in a while for good reason.
What I'm saying is like we have shorter shows because
So
we
we're
cut
on
the plot boy
vacation.
segments.
Just because it makes no sense to do the plot point anymore.
Yeah, so next week we've got On the Waterfront, which that's going to be an interesting show. I can say
I say
that
you
right
because
now.
Elia Kazan, not you because on the waterfront.
I'm a big fan of Zoe Kazan. Does that help?
I am too, but Elia can fuck off.
I
And we talk about how Alfred Hitchcock and Rear Window is like a top tier Best Director nomination, and yet the movie misses picture, and that's the most egregious Best Picture miss in a while.
I will
Of
say
the
now,
first
I am
week, yeah.
missing. I am missing this week confirmed, and I am heartbroken because I am.
Oh,
so
you don't get
excited
to. Well,
watch
we
the
don't get to
movie.
talk about A Star's Born on extra credit anyway, because that also missed picture.
No, I'm saying for Marty. Like I'm not here for Marty.
Oh.
A Star is Born should have been nominated for Best Picture and probably should have won. Was not eligible.
You know what? I'll give you that. It's better than On the Waterfront.
No.
It's not better than Rear Window, but that wasn't nominated, which is fucking stupid. What else is in this year?
Yeah, I was like, On the Waterfront. I just watched. I'm not rewatching it, so I'll be quiet again next week.
I kind of want to watch Picnic from this year.
Sabrina, isn't it weird that when you go look at this year's Best Picture nominees for the On the Waterfront year, and then you look at everything nominated in the not Best Picture category,
This is the most irrelevant year for
It's
Best
so
Picture
weird.
nominees that didn't win. This
Like,
is the most irrelevant.
the
year.
movies that are nominated for Oscars this year but aren't nominated for picture.
For On
20,000
the
Leagues
Water-
Under the Sea. Yeah, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. You got Sabrina. You got Brigadoon. You got like White
Star is
Christmas.
Born.
A Star is Born. Sabrina. Rear Window. Like, what the hell?
Dial.
I-
The Glenn Miller
seven.
story.
Oh no, seven's nominated.
That's not.
What a weird.
I do just want to say for the record, if anyone wants to, I would recommend watching Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. It's not the best, but it is a fun enough time. And musicals are fun. It's a little unwoke, but like I think overall it's like not the worst thing.
The Marty year is also weird.
Marty.
Yeah, that is a.
Because
That
like
is-
you got Bad Day at Black Rock and East of Eden. And
I
like,
might watch Mr. Roberts just because of fucking what's
Jack
his-
Lemmon.
what's his dick? Yeah.
Rebel Without a Cause. What a weird bunch of movies.
I got
that
the
are, like,
bullets.
nominated not for Best Picture. Blackboard
never seen
Jungle.
Go.
What?
Go
Go.
ho.
Go. I got the bullets.
I got the bullets. That's
Apparently,
kind of just weird. Like what a
apparently,
weird year.
Brigadoon isn't great.
Probably not. Oklahoma. Nominated. Guys and Dolls. They're nominated for Oscars, but they didn't, get picture nominations. To Catch a Thief. What a
Oh,
weird.
shit.
What a
Oh,
weird bunch
hey,
of movies to not get in.
Hey, you ready for so y'all are ready for
No.
the very crisp 90-minute Marty?
So excited for that crisp 90-minute Marty. Oh, that 7-hour around the world 80 days movie.
Jesus! Oh, it snuck up on us.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
no!
time. It's
Surprise,
time.
around
Hey
the world
guys,
in 80
hey guys,
days.
hey guys, you want to know the best
Oh,
part?
no.
Any extra credits you want to do? Also 4 hours long. This is the year where every Best
Nope.
Picture nominee was 4 hours long.
No,
I-
thanks.
I will say, Bar, I watched it for I think a match. Again, it's not bad, but it's like it's good enough. Like it's not great, but it's fine.
Can I just
King and I
say
is,
the
King and I
fine
is
folks at
220.
Movie Box can fuck off for making for taking away their speed up function. I don't know how we're gonna get through. We're gonna have to do it in like segments of like 1
I don't know
hour,
what
take a
mine's
nap.
still there, but anyway.
Is it?
Yeah, the King and I
Hey,
is
so-
220.
Here-
Giant,
here's
dude, Giant is 3 hours and 17 minutes long.
so hear me out. One of y'all needs to get COVID, and we can do the
No,
Around the
dude.
World in 80 Days episode in person. So we have a whole week of not going anywhere and just watching these 4-hour movies back to back to back.
We're not gonna do that.
An hour or 2 hours and 17 minutes for Friendly Persuasion. How long's Around the World in 80 Days? Oh, it's 3 hours and 2 minutes long.
Fucking long as how.
The Ten Commandments is like literally 220 minutes. It's like 4 hours long.
I'm not.
I love the Ten Commandments.
It's like
it is a
and
also
you
long
know
movie.
you know what
I'm
you
not
know,
watching it again.
you know what the sticks for picture
Again,
was?
it's a great movie, but it's
The
Huh?
six, it was War and Peace, another 4-hour movie.
what is?
War and Peace, the Hepburn one.
Oh, the other Best Director nominee.
Yeah.
What else is in this year? Because if it's all long shit, I literally
Oh,
might
hey.
skip.
What
Best
if we're
Actress
just gonna
winner,
not watch Around the
Anastasia,
World in 80
Ingrid
days?
Bergman.
What if that's the one we don't do? Just because, like,
And just
no.
automatically put it in last.
No.
Yeah, that's the worst one. It's 4 hours long and nobody likes it. It's the worst one.
The
It
Man
is
Who
Caleb
Knew Too Much
Boatman's
was
worst.
this year. What else
Here-
was this year?
Thing. But if we like it, Caleb Boatman will kill us, which I think is a fun other universe.
Forbidden Planets this year.
Yo, Forbidden Planet, Pog.
What else this year?
I would love if they just have Marty and Around the World flip years.
God.
Oh,
What's
and
the
then
year? What's the year after?
Bridge on the River Kwai,
Bridge on the River
We get a-
Kwai, then
We get a
GG, then-
banger year to watch.
12
the taste
Angry
out of that
Men,
one.
Wins for the Prosecution, Sayonara. And then whatever.
Yeah, you get to watch 12 Angry Men and Witness for the Prosecution for extra credit, and The Bridge of the River Kwai for the main event.
Such a
Great.
good week.
And
It's a
then
good one.
after that, oh boy, we got Gigi. And let me tell you,
Musical.
Is Gigi bad?
creepy as hell. Anyway,
Musical.
GG bad.
Gigi's rough.
GG.
Oh, but
It's-
hold on though. We get Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, the Defiant Ones, and separate tables for extra credit that week. That is
Yeah.
a banger extra credit.
So
week.
Coho.
I'm
Gigi
so
is-
ready for Defiant Ones.
Gigi is best known for the song "Thank God for the Little Girls."
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
I am all
That's
in.
how the movie opens.
I am all in on watching Defiant Ones for the Tony Curtis Sidney Poitier double actor nomination. Like so in.
Yeah.
What's after that? What's after that one again? Then it's
Ben-Hur.
oh,
And then we're doing 50.
fucking kill me! Another 3-hour epic to close out the decade.
Okay.
But
Okay, no. But then we get 2 banger weeks because then we have The Apartment.
what the you're just
and
skipping
West Side Story.
literally in 59. You also get Anatomy of a Murder, Diary of Anne Frank, and The Nun story. Like,
As
that's a
someone
great
who's
extra
seen
credit week.
Anatomy of a Murder, that movie is a movie that not a lot of us will vibe with. It is just really long and kind of procedural.
Oh, and also and 59 as well. If you guys aren't doing like Best Picture stuff and like just like doing it beyond, also Some Like It Hot, and you also get Pillow Talk, which
Can
Pillow
we talk about
Talk
how
is a
weird
lot
it
of
is?
fun,
How wild
Unwoke.
it is!
but it's fun.
How wild it is that Something Like It Hot gets director and actor nominations, but not a picture nomination. Like
Did
Something
it
Like It Hot
not
just
get a
missed
screenplay
picture.
nom as well?
What?
Did it not get a screenplay
did.
nom?
No, I did.
It missed it for Room
Screenplay,
at the
actor,
Top.
Director, Mrs. Picture. What the hell?
Yeah,
Room at the
isn't that
Top
nuts?
is
Like,
a
it's-
nothing movie.
It gets
What the fuck?
nominated in like it's like probably the 6th place nomination for picture. Like if they do 10, Something Like It Hot is the best picture.
I'll
nominee.
say right now, if Something Like It Hot was nominated, I would rewatch it just to make it number 1 for extra credit.
It's a great movie. And then it's oh yeah, you're right. And then it's The Apartment and West Side Story.
And then the most overrated Best Picture winner of all time, and then Tom Jones, which I haven't seen.
Lauren, are you saying Lawrence of Arabia is overrated?
I hate that. I think that movie's very overrated.
Literally
But
never seen it.
it's-
I am morbidly curious, and I will probably do this. I'm probably gonna watch the remake of Mutiny on the Bounty that was nominated for picture just to
Same.
see how it compares. Like
Same.
I kind of want to see like it's the first remake to be nominated for Best Picture, technically speaking, like the first direct remake.
Yeah,
So
You're
I'm
right.
kind of interested.
you're right.
To Kill a
Actually-
Mockingbird that year,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
bang. We don't get to technically cover things like The Miracle Worker or Days of Wine and Roses
I
or
wanna
Birdman of
watch-
Alcatraz
Oh,
or Whatever
those all
Happened to
sound
Baby
good.
Jane or Sweet Bird of Youth, which is unfortunate.
Oh my goodness, we have to do like a special episode for that stuff because like that's
I
It's a
want to
great
watch
year.
all
that's
of
an
those.
episode in and of itself.
Yeah.
Music Man's in this year.
Oh, I got trouble.
Well,
Oh, I
anyway,
got trouble. Right here in River
Anyway.
City.
anyway, with that, I guess that's about it for us.
We
So,
don't have I don't know. We can pad the episode out.
oh, we
Yeah, how was y'all's vacation? Was it like
It was good. Oh, you want to talk? Should we talk about the fact that like 4 of us went to the New Beverly and watched Pulp Fiction on Tarantino's personal 35mm print in his own personal theater at midnight, and one of us stayed at the Airbnb and watched. I don't know. Everybody's talking about Jamie. I think.
I watched half of that and I watched Red Rocket. No, here's the thing. I was already in the car with Payson for like 3 hours that day and I didn't want to go drive up and back. I was like, I slept at like midnight. I was tired. I did not want to get back at like 3 in the morning.
We actually it was 3:45 in the morning when
Yeah,
we walked into the
fuck
Airbnb.
that.
Okay,
Fuck
but to be
that.
fair, Spence, the way there, Payson almost killed us. And on the way back, we were stuck in a car accident on the highway, like stuck behind a car accident on the 405.
And
So,
that's
like,
supposed to
literally
sell me on
triggered.
going?
What?
I was happy watching Red Rocket. That shit was like
Okay,
alright.
but you didn't get to piss Payson and Boatman off by calling them theater Nazis because the movie theater made you turn your phone off when you walked in the door.
Okay, but Coho, the fact I was still able to make you shit your pants riding the Ferris wheel.
Okay, so fuck you. All right?
now that's a video we should tweet out at some point.
No, we
That's
should
a
not.
video.
No, we
One
should
second.
not.
Hey Jack, if you want to share my screen really quick.
nope. As much as that would be entertaining,
Who's the
Is
opening
that-
night account?
Is that David?
Probably David. No, we're padding out the episode because we already talked about From Here to Eternity for 49 minutes. Now we're talking about California.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you guys want to hear about the trip. Those are stories.
I want to see
Well-
the video, honestly.
Well, people are starting to arrive from family Thanksgiving, and there's something I wanted to ask y'all about for the end of October.
Canada doesn't exist.
Canada's not real. Go ahead.
You're an idiot. But anyway, let's discuss this on the air, I guess, because why not? Alex, we had an idea. At the same time we had the Hunky Boys date night idea.
I love Alex's. Okay, this is not gonna go.
I don't know what we're talking about right now, but yeah, we had an idea about a show.
A Halloween episode
Oh, right. Yeah.
on the Monday, because that's when Halloween is.
Solomon
Where-
Grundy.
Where whoever wants to be on for this panel, it's not a required episode. We will be reviewing the first film in the Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, and Friday the 13th franchises. It's still up in the air, not confirmed. However, it did seem like a really, really fun idea, and we could do like a Halloween special episode there. And it seemed like a very good idea, and I would be very happy to do it.
So hear me out. What if instead we do a live stream
Oh no!
where you watch every Halloween movie start to finish, back to back to back to back to back or whatever,
Or
and then you only get saved if we get $100 in donations. We can put it towards like a charity or something.
or we don't do that. What we do is we do a Halloween stream, and instead of doing the 3 big franchises, which we could, we pick 5 movies, one from each of us. One of us, and we each pick a franchise in horror,
Ooh.
and we pick our favorite movie from that franchise and bring it to the group, and we have to talk about / discuss between the 5 who made the best pick and the worst pick for the best Halloween movie. So like, let's say we come in and Jack picks Halloween, and he picks Halloween 2018. And Alex comes in and picks Nightmare and picks Dream Warriors. And Spence comes in and picks Scream and takes Scream 4. And I come in with Friday the 13th and pick Jason X or something. And like, we come in and we each pick our favorite from something. And like Matthew can come in and pick like Saw 5 or whatever the hell he wants. And we just bring them and we do that.
So here's what you do. You call it Hunky Boys Fright Night.
Spooky Boys Friday.
And we just watch Fright Night. 1 and 2.
Yeah. I also can't do
Well, we're
Mondays
still
like at
gonna-
all because I work 2 to 10. So that could be y'all, and then I'm not a boy. Boom, problem solved.
Boom roasted.
It's worse. I think that's probably the better idea is to just do like everyone picks. a
Honestly, yeah,
franchise.
I like that idea a lot. So I think we'll do
I would do
that.
that.
And I'll be picking the 3rd in the Dude Bro Party Massacre series.
Well, like you said, you're not a boy, so you don't get to join the Hunky Boys.
Oh no. Okay,
Before
but
you were a Hunky Boy.
Jack, give them Slumber Party Massacre 2.
Or Jack can give us like
Slumber Party Massacre 2.
No.
Jack,
What we
you
should
know
do-
how fucking awesome the movie
You want to
is.
know the terrible idea that adds this in, where we can make this even worse for ourselves, but get an expert. We bring in Mar in place of Spence, and Mar gets to pick a movie to join in with
Nope.
as well.
Nope. I'm gonna stop you right there.
It would go
I'm gonna
so
stop
poorly.
you right.
I don't want to watch ABC's
This is the
of
moment that
Death,
I'm gonna
but
cut
I want
everybody
more
off.
on the
Thanks
show.
everybody for
I would
coming
want-
out
I've seen
to
ABC's
picture
of Death.
this. Nope, everybody, thanks for coming to picture this. When the idea started involving John Marr, I am out. So really looking forward to those next episodes that we were talking
On
about
the
before.
waterfront, baby.
On the waterfront, it should be great. I haven't been on the waterfront since the war.
You
So
haven't been on the waterfront since Pearl Harbor.
yeah. It really took us by surprise. Boom roasted. Anyway, bye.
I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner. Bye.
Oh no no no
What
no
the
no.
hell?
Oh no no.